If the position of a particle on a number line is defined by s equals t minus 5 squared minus 4, at what points in time is the particle at the origin? So to figure this out, we can first graph the equation t minus 5 squared minus 4, which is this line over here. And the origin can be defined by when the particle is at position 0, and that occurs at times 3 and 7 seconds.
Wow, that's really cool. Thank you, Michelle.
Okay. Number 2. What is the velocity of the particle with respect to time? When does the particle stop? Explain. So the velocity of the particle with respect to time is just the derivative of the position function. So that's s prime of t equals 2 times t minus 5. And that will give you the velocity at any point t. And the particle is stopped at x equals 5 because s prime of 5 equals 0. And so the velocity is 0.
Wow. Alright, so for question 3, it's asking what is the velocity for the particle at t is equal to 4, and what direction is the particle moving, and is it moving towards or away from the origin? So using the derivative that we found in part 2, we found the derivative at time equals 4, which means, so s prime of 4 is equal to negative 2, and because it's negative, it means it's moving towards the left or away from the origin. Y'all. Alright.
Wow, Arka, good job on number 4.
Thank you.
Thanks for clarifying that for me. I didn't quite understand it. I had a misconception.
Oh, awesome.
So question 4 asks, what is the acceleration of the particle? What does it mean if it's always positive? So the acceleration of the particle is the same as the derivative of the velocity function, or the second derivative of the position function. And it is 2. It's a constant. It's always positive because it's always 2. That means that the velocity is always increasing. So even if the velocity can be negative, which it is at certain points, it's always increasing. And then number 5 asks to explain the movement of the particle between time 0 and time 10. So at time 0, the particle is at point negative 21. Wait a minute, JK. No, JK. At time 0, the point is at 21. S of t equals 21 on this number line. Here, I'm going to show it.
Oh yeah, let me show it really quick.
And it has a negative velocity. So it is moving towards the origin until time t equals 3, where it passes the origin, and then it keeps going past the origin to the left until time t equals 5. At this point, the velocity changes from negative to positive, so this whole time it's kind of slowing down because the velocity is increasing even though it's negative. So now it's at 0, and now the velocity is positive, so it's moving back to the right, towards the origin, past the origin, and then onwards. And that's number 5.
Yeah, world star selfie.
Alright, cool.